Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Utah Jazz potentially drafting Bronny James in the NBA draft. Bronny James, LeBron James' son, who went to USC this year, had an off year, but also I think it's very important. Although I think it doesn't make him a great. I don't think if he comes back, it will make him a great NBA player. I want to note that he didn't have his best season at USC, but I want to also note that that was a freshman season after having a cardiac arrest. So, anybody who, number one, a freshman who's playing against a lot of older players is definitely not going to do great to start off. But it makes it even harder when that freshman just had a cardiac arrest. So I think a lot of people need to ease down a little bit on Bronny James. I don't think he's going to be a great NBA player, but I think he definitely deserves a chance just because the fact, number one, he had a cardiac arrest and he is very young. Honestly, to be honest, my opinion, what Bronny should do is play another year in college, but instead he's gonna go into the NBA draft. My opinion, I believe Bronny should go back to college, play another year. I honestly think he could have a better season than he did last year, and he'll have a better draft stock. There will be more teams interested in him. Not only will there be more teams interested in him, but he'll be more ready for the NBA than he is now. I don't believe he is NBA ready, but I think teams want to pick him. Number one, because he can have the talent. I've seen a lot of people say I've seen a lot of people say, I think I saw it on Bleacher Report or something. There was somebody said something that teams should be picking him just because of where his genes, being LeBron's son, and I don't know about that, but honestly, the Utah Jazz have been a team who recently have made some interest in drafting Bronny. It has been reported that the Jazz are interested in drafting Bronny. Utah has picked 10 and 32. They're not interested in drafting Bronny top 10. That would be outright stupid. But they have expressed interest in drafting Bronny with the 32nd pick. It's not a first-round pick. That's a second-round pick. So, honestly, I don't think it'd be terrible to draft Bronny in the second round. I mean, if you use your 10th pick drafting Bronny, that'd be incredibly stupid. But for pick 32, that wouldn't be stupid. I mean, you could grow. You're a rebuilding team. You already have a young team. So, it doesn't hurt to add a young player. And, you could add someone in Bronny who has some potential and could become a good player. Now, it is a gamble, and if LeBron wants to play with his son, maybe you can get LeBron. But if you can't, I would doubt. It's been reported that it's not a priority for LeBron to play with Bronny. So I would doubt LeBron would want to go to Utah. I mean, I just don't see that being a place LeBron James would want to go play for. I know LeBron does like Lauri Markkanen, but I don't know if he'd want to go play for Utah. So maybe they can use Bronny as trade leverage, though. But I think he could develop well with Utah. I think that's a team that could develop him well. I think the other teams that are potentially wanting to draft Bronny just to get LeBron, I don't like a team like Philadelphia or Golden State, who have expressed interest in drafting Bronny just to potentially sign LeBron. I don't think that's a good place for him. But a team, a young rebuilding team like Utah, I think that'd be a good fit for him. But look, this is not a talented draft. This is a draft where the first overall pick, would be the 7th or 8th overall pick in this year, or like in last year's draft. The first overall pick this year would be not even a top 5 pick, would probably be a top 10 pick, but at the outside of the top 10. If you want to compare to the draft, the class next year in 2025, the first overall pick this year would probably be 8th or 9th pick, maybe the 6th or 7th overall pick. If he was in next year's draft, the most likely Sarr will probably be drafted first overall by Alexandra. Sarr will probably be first overall to the Atlanta Hawks, and he would probably go 6 or 7 in next year's draft if he was in next year's draft. So, or probably 7 or 8 in last year's draft. So this is not a talented draft. So imagine who you're drafting in 32, what he would be in a more talented draft class. So I think Bronny has potential talent and potential growth, and Utah, they have time because they're a young rebuilding team who is, they're already trying to grow other players and get them, get them, there are other development players that Utah has right now, so another one wouldn't hurt. Let me know your thoughts on Utah potentially drafting Bronny in the comment section, and peace out.